You know, we're always hearing about the next big health fad, these complicated diets or some expensive new supplement. But what if building a longer, healthier life was actually way simpler? Today, we're going to put aside all that noise and pull out a really straightforward blueprint. It's built on timeless wisdom and some pretty solid research. So let's get started.
Seriously, what if the secret to living a long, healthy life wasn't some hidden mystery? The stuff we're looking at today suggests the answers have been right there in front of us the whole time. They're accessible, they don't cost a fortune, and they are incredibly powerful. So here's our game plan for today. We're going to start with the absolute foundation, your very first step. Then we'll build up with the pillars of longevity. After that, we'll talk about the right fuel for a healing body, how to master your inner state, and finally, we'll get some inspiration from the wisdom of the masters. Let's get building.
All right, every big project, every great building, it all starts with one simple step. So let's lay down our foundation. This is probably the simplest, but honestly, the most crucial part of this whole thing.
A former director of the CDC, Dr. Thomas Frieden, once said that walking is the closest thing we have to a wonder drug. Just think about that for a second. Not some fancy pill, not a complicated gym routine, but just walking. It's free, pretty much anyone can do it, and it has practically zero negative side effects.
And how much of this wonder drug do you need? The magic number is just 30 minutes a day. That's it. Think about it. That's like half a TV show. It's such a small investment of your time, but the payoff for your health, it's absolutely huge.
And I mean, look at these benefits. The return on that 30-minute investment is just incredible. We're not just talking about losing a bit of weight. This is about boosting your heart and lung fitness, seriously cutting your risk of heart disease and stroke, strengthening your bones, and hey, even lifting your mood. This one simple habit touches almost every single system in your body. It's amazing.
Okay, so our foundation is down, it's solid. Now it's time to put up the main supports, the pillars of longevity. These are 5 core habits that Harvard researchers identified in a massive study that followed people for over 30 years.
And here they are. Now, these 5 pillars probably look pretty familiar, right? It's basically the common sense stuff your parents or grandparents have been telling you for years. Eat well, move your body for at least 30 minutes, keep a healthy weight, go easy on the alcohol, and just don't smoke. According to all this research, these are the absolute non-negotiables if you want to build a long, healthy life.
And here is the why. This is the payoff, and it is stunning. That Harvard study found that women who stuck with all 5 of these habits gained, on average, an extra 14 years of life. 14! Just let that sink in. An extra 14 years.
And it's not just for women. For men, the results were just as incredible. Guys who followed all 5 of these guidelines got an average of 12 extra years of life compared to those who didn't. We're not talking about a small change here. This is literally adding over a decade to your life.
Okay, so a strong structure needs the right materials, the right fuel. So next up, let's talk about what we're putting in this healthy body we're building. We're going to look at what some of our source material calls miracle grains that can literally help you heal from the inside out.
Now, just look at this comparison. It is eye-opening. Our source material basically puts grains into 2 buckets, positive millets and negative grains. And the huge difference? It's dietary fiber. Look at brown top millet. It's packing 12.5 grams of fiber for every 100 grams. Now compare that to regular rice, which has a tiny 0.2 grams. That difference is massive, and it's absolutely crucial for everything from your digestion to preventing disease. You can see why these millets are considered so powerful.
You know, a blueprint for health isn't just about the physical stuff, the walls and the foundation. It's also about the inner architecture. So let's pivot to mastering your inner state, because what's going on inside your head is just as critical to your overall health.
This quote from Professor B.M. Hegde just hits so hard. It's not what you eat, but what eats you. The thoughts kills you. Wow. I mean, that really drives the point home, doesn't it? Our mental state, our stress, our worries, they can have a real, direct, physical impact on our bodies.
So how do we handle all those thoughts? Well, one super powerful tool is meditation. And let's just demystify it for a second. At its core, meditation is really just about calming down all those restless waves in your mind. It's not about having no thoughts, that's impossible. It's just about creating a little bit of inner quiet so you can tap into a deeper sense of energy and calm.
And you can start with just 5 minutes. Seriously, the whole practice is this simple. Set a timer, get comfy, close your eyes, and just pay attention to your breathing. in and out. Now, your mind is going to wander. It's what minds do. When it happens, you just gently bring your focus back to your breath. That's it. That's the whole thing. It's a super simple way to start mastering your inner world.
And here's another great tool for your toolkit, Pranayama. Prana means breath, and Ayama means control, so it's breath control. It's a whole bunch of different breathing exercises that are designed to bring more oxygen into your body, which helps clear out toxins and just makes you feel more energized. It's another simple way to take conscious control of your internal systems. Okay, to finish off our blueprint, let's add some of the final, most inspiring touches. We're going to look at the wisdom from the masters. These are the master builders who actually did it, who built incredibly long and healthy lives.
First up, this piece of wisdom from Dr. Shigeaki Hinahara, who lived to be 107 years old. His advice? Energy comes from feeling good, not from eating well or sleeping a lot. Stay focused on having fun. I love that. For him, the real secret was joy, purpose, and just having a good time.
All right, next we have some very direct and practical advice from the author Khushwant Singh, who lived to be 99. Never allow yourself to be constipated. The stomach is a storehouse of all kinds of ailments. He was totally convinced that keeping your digestive system running smoothly is absolutely fundamental to good health. Can't argue with that.
And finally, a key habit from Queen Elizabeth II, who lived to 96. Anything that challenges your mind will keep you mentally in shape. For her, lifelong learning, whether it was staying engaged with her work, playing games, or reading, was the key to keeping her mind sharp and staying vital for all those years.
So there you have it, a simple but really powerful blueprint for building a longer, healthier life. From the foundation of a simple daily walk to the wisdom from people who lived it, the plans are now in your hands. So the only real question left is, what's the first block you're going to lay today?